Cut the intro. Cut the intro. We're cutting the intro right there. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another AAA meeting. I am your host, Sinatra Says. As usual, with me is my co-host, Drunken Uncle.
An elegant dinner party.
Ooh, Capernia. It's an elegant dinner party. Shut up. You're only here to round out the numbers.
Hey, no, bud.
What was Cyril's fake name?
Oh, I can't remember.
Lawrence?
Oh, fucking. I'll look it up. You just go Archer, elegant dinner party.
Ooh. What's going on, man? How are you?
Doing well.
I'm all right.
Oh, there's Polly. Hello, sir. Late.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Fine.
Okay,
That's the
Polly, how are you?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
I am all right. Drunkle, how are you?
I'm all right. Sign on to YouTube, right? Right. Let's just go over to the
As you
silencing channel, and it went. Oh, you violated the guidelines, and they went. It's all right. Look, it's okay. We've not given you a community strike. We're
What'd
giving
you
you a
do?
warning. It's what actually it's what you did.
What did I did?
And it wasn't any time recent either. It was an episode of the goddamn Ghost Poo podcast. And we were in Google Hangouts, right? I went to the part in question, and obviously we're reading out comments on a Daily Wire article, or rather,
Okay.
you were, and
All right.
because of what one of them said, which was about how they feel in regards to, should we say, a certain racial demographic, not the one you think, the more pale one. Because you said that out, I've got to take this fucking training shit.
Oh, well, yeah, you should take that.
It was
And
you.
Well, that's fine. It wasn't me, apparently. I didn't get anything.
All right, Shaggy.
Caught me on the Streamlabs. It wasn't me. Oh, no, that's not it. Yes, what did I did? I will stand by that.
It's fine. That's a t-shirt worthy statement.
It is. What did I did? What I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't come close to my legendary such few money, but you know.
many such cases.
Don't
obviously.
be racist. I am a building. Don't.
Yeah, otherwise you have to fucking go through YouTube fucking training.
Just slugged 4 shots of 80 proof vodka. Here's some cash before it kicks my lightweight ass. Very good. Not bad. Today is one of those days. It's one of those when it rains, it pours weeks for me.
How so?
Last week I had
Go on.
the washer that I was chugging my beer. Last week I had the washer that went bad. That was a cool $350-ish to get that fixed. Yesterday, like Windows restart immediately. Updates, whatever. So I restarted it. And the computer kicks back on, everything shuts off. My monitor, my oldest monitor is a power saver.
Right.
So if there's nothing on the screen for like 3 seconds, it just kicks off. And it wouldn't turn back on. It turned back on, and it started going zip. You'd hear the sound. It goes zip, and then it would pop on, and then it would shut off. Then it would go zip, pop
So
on.
you burned out your
off.
monitor, basically?
Yeah, that monitor, it's dead. I tried restarting the computer. I thought maybe that was it. I swapped out the cables. I did everything. Nope. Monitor dead. F in the chat. Monitor dead. So I'm like, oh.
At least you didn't lose your last monitor like I did. You lost it in a dignified way. I kicked mine over in my sleep.
That's dignified.
It's as dignified as it can get.
Domestic violence than anything, isn't it?
Well,
you tell everyone you fell down the stairs.
And I will not get those old people proof barriers for the side of the bed like Far keeps insisting I get. I won't.
Maybe you should,
Sure,
because there was that time you fell out of your bed and got stuck in between the bed and the cabinet. Like, this isn't the first issue.
No, Far immortalized
Polly's
that.
a
Delightful comic, but
domestic threat to himself.
well, I told you, like, wasn't it? Didn't I tell you guys on Wednesday about when I fell out of the bed the week before and like only a few days before and smashed my head and ripped my fingernail right off the nail bed? I guess I didn't.
No.
Okay, yeah. So that's not the most. So it was only like about a week ago now. Yeah, that's what happened. I woke up when I hit the ground.
That'll do it.
Yeah. As
I've
Frank
often
Miller
woke up
said
like
in
that.
legendary terms, the ground reached up and smacked me in the face. That's how it felt.
That happens to me a lot. Like you have that, you know, you're falling asleep, and then all of a sudden, like just in your head, you go like, "Oh, I'm falling," except you were actually falling.
I've done that. May I recommend Ben Q? I fucking love my. What I'm gonna get is whatever the cheapest one they have at Walmart is, because I have been using a 3-monitor setup for years now, and I'm not gonna. I can't just go back to a 2-monitor setup at the house. So I'll have to get whatever is there.
I can actually recommend, because everyone's done it for me, Asus and LG.
Asus?
Yeah, they're your winners in
So
terms of
I
quality, price, combo, sharpness of the screen, brightness of the image, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I looked at the Walmart
LG
website. It's going to be an LG.
Asus. Yeah, nice.
LG 27-inch. It's going to be, I think after tax, it's 122. So that's
for one.
Yeah. Because I used 27.
I got a 2-pack for
120
at Costco. Check Costco, brother. Check Costco.
2-pack.
I don't need two. I need one.
When it was a 2, when the 2, nice. When the 2-pack came, arrived at the door from Costco, I should send you a picture of the box. They were both in one box. I thought they were going to send me separate monitors, and they had just paired them, like Best Buy will do 2 for 1 or whatever. No. LG packaged them that way.
What size?
27-inch.
I'll have to look at that because Walmart. I don't even know where Costco is around here. I think it's a little bit away. But Walmart's got the one I'm looking for, 27-inch, 120 out there. That's going to have to go on my credit card though, because oh boy, howdy, was it a fun week, Bill Weiss. It's just one of those weeks, man. When it rains, it pours. Like Zach said, what is with your luck stat? Just kind of in the shitter right now. But, it happens sometimes.
It's February. It's the month of love.
Look at that.
It's the month of Jesus Christ.
A 2K monitor, 165 refresh rate for $180. LG's just winning at monitors. I mean, they're not the highest end, but I'm talking like, value for per dollar.
Check deals on Amazon or eBay. I need this. I need to go to the store to get it.
I don't blame you.
I don't have time to wait for it to ship in.
To go from 3 to 2? Oh man.
Especially with the way I have my because it's a monitor at the house, and the way I record and have my show set up, I use all 3 monitors.
Yeah. No, I can understand. I need more screen real estate, and I don't have it, man. So
if I'm doing the Sunday show from left to right, it is whatever Chromium tab I have open with Streamlabs, Twitter, all that stuff on it, the bingo card. Middle monitor is OBS and chat. Right monitor is the video. I'm gonna if I don't get it fixed, whatever video we're watching or whatever articles we have up.
That's your share screen sort of thing.
Yeah, I can do a screenshot right here of
what I want to see.
I will send it to you.
I'm curious about people's arrangement and use of real estate and whatnot.
Okay, screenshot taken. I'm gonna send it over to you on Discord. But yeah, I got to figure something out by Sunday, so that should be fun. What can you do? Okay, and boom, sending. Normally I wouldn't mind just waiting it out and seeing what the what is on it, but this is something I can't really wait for. Worst comes to worst, I just put it on my credit card. Doesn't matter. But let's see who we got hanging out in the chat. JTR, what's up, man? Long time no see. Molly Okami, Shadow Claw, how's it going? Mark Smart, Mailman, the unbeaten Mailman, the fucking made some of the best donations. Cannibalistic Wizard, what up? Lisa, Depresso Espresso, Frankie Deller, Darren Root, what's going on? Who is calling me? Okay, nobody important.
What is with that fancy Vegas? You son of a bitch. I thought you still use 13.
No, I upgraded to 15 when it went on Humble Bundle.
No. You're no longer amongst the elite old schoolers.
No, I took that upgrade as soon as I could. For some reason, 13 just kept crashing when I was editing.
That, as I understand, is the only difference between 13 and 14. Stability.
Look into Ayama monitors. I just picked up one for £20 used. I've never even heard of that, and I doubt they have it at Walmart. Pinky Salmon, how's it going? Always lost on nothing else. What up? Ooh, by the way, guys, a little update. So, you know how I said I found an unsent McKinley package in one of my bins in my storage area?
Sure.
Well, it was just the package that the package gets sent out in, that little brown package. Do you need it ASAP? Like, I need it tomorrow. Don't worry about it, Fake Gamer Cat. I got it taken care of. I'll figure it out. I'll just go to the store. And I never looked in the package. Turns out it wasn't a McKinley package. It was 3 McKinley packages that I just stashed away.
Brilliant.
Just everything was shoved in there. I'm like, huh, weird. That's one. I just have an unsent one. Just set that off to the side. But actually, Miss Sin looked in it yesterday. And she goes, there's 3 packages worth of stuff in here. And I was like, holy shit. Nice. They have them at Walmart, not our Walmarts. So if we apparently have 3 McKinley packages, if anyone wants to get one of those, that's pretty cool. It's got the coasters, the magnets, the stickers. They're pretty damn cool. Yeah, I've never heard of Iamen. That must be do you guys have monitors in Britain?
No, actually, no.
You just have little projection TVs.
Yeah, I'm just using like an old school television, and it's using teletext.
So 3 up for grabs? Yes, indeed. A threesome package. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. They have 1 monitor in Britain. It's just him and Bear have to share it back and forth.
Yeah, it used to be the Queen, but she's busy now.
Oh, Mentrex said LOL teletext. That must be a British thing.
Yeah, it probably is, yeah.
Well,
fucking old as well, right, Mentrex? Oh, boy.
What is it? What is a teletext?
It was on the television. You could press a button, and while you could still hear what was going on the television, the screen would come up with there'd be text on the screen. Like we're talking like some proper
closed
fucking
caption.
No, like the whole thing. We're talking like some proper fucking 8-bit shit on there. You could fucking catch up on the news and shit on there. There was quizzes, fucking Bamboozle, Mentrex. Remember that one? You could get like the closed captions up as well. You could bring up like the television guide and shit like that. But there'd be you'd have to type in a number. So I think subtitles was 888. And it would come up. But like, all the pages, you'd remember your favorite page. It was like pre-internet shit, man. Fucking teletext, mate. Classic shit.
Have you seen those really old remote controls that only have like 3 buttons on them and they're heavy duty clickers? And if you get in the way of it, it like would fry your flesh off your bones.
Yeah, it gives you a fucking testicular cancer if you walk in front of it.
And like the buttons were like the size of a Mars bar.
Yeah, you push them down, you click like a huge spring response, almost like pushing like a Glock trigger.
Yeah, that click though, man. Like when it let you know that you were pressing a button.
Caro Soldier for $1.69. Chat, I just got done delivering over 200 packages today, so if you don't want me to deliver Shiru's food to you, smash the like button, you fuckers. All right, thank you, Caro. That's one hell of a threat. I remember when TVs didn't have a remote. Yeah, you were the remote when they didn't have a remote.
Yeah.
Well, you got kids. Those are the remote. That's what I was always told.
Yeah, exactly. We were the remote. Well, Polly remembers when they would all gather around the radio and listen to Little Orphan Annie.
Yeah.
Listen to Churchill.
That's right. There's fireside chats, man. Legend.
He was listening to the original Doctor Who audio dramas.
Mm-hmm. C. Thomas, NWO Wars Trooper. A New World Order Wars Trooper. Is that a wrestling thing?
Yeah, it's Hulk Hogan, man.
All right. Thank you for the $2. It says Polly. Wrestling Thomas.
Nice. Oh, I like that. The old wrestling Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't pop up. Let me refresh your link. I'll refresh Drunkles too while I'm at it.
Oh, yeah, please. There we go.
Just done an AI poly. That's cool. I remember when TVs were wood paneled.
That was my first TV I had. Yeah, fucking wooden frame.
The first TV I ever had was one of those projection TVs where the bottom of it weighed like 300 fucking pounds. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That was
I
my
know.
first one.
It was a projection TV, and the bottom was heavy.
Yeah, because it was a little projector on the bottom, and it bounced off a mirror, and that was the picture on it. Like the bottom quarter of the TV was all the inners. It was everything, and then the top half was just empty. Thus, projection.
I'm watching this movie from
Right now?
1955. No. From 1955. It's a Mike Hammer story. Really terribly done, by the way.
When you were only 15.
Sure.
Alcohol, liquor, booze.
I remember going down to the Talkie Theater, and they had that air conditioning. It was fine as May wine in there. Anyway, it was supposed to be showing off all the fancy tech that Mike Hammer had. I can't even describe the TV that he had. It was mostly wood with this tiny little cathode ray tube in the center. It was almost a circle. It was so small, the little screen. But then he walks across the room when the phone rings. He has this giant answering machine embedded in the wall with a reel-to-reel tape running on it. It must have been like 40 inches across in diameter, and it was supposed to be, super high tech and ultra cool. And it's like, at the sound of the tone, please leave your message for Mr. Mike Hammer. What? I've got to make a donation out of that. It's so ugly. It's just great.
Zed the Snarky said, define old. The first TV I remember having as a kid had a record player built in the top of it. No, I was talking about the first TV I ever owned. The first TV I remember having had legs, and it was its own thing, and it had a VHS on it.
One of the top loading ones. You used to push the cassette into the top
screen.
Under it.
Nah, the record player in the top though. That's an entertainment system, isn't it? That had it all. That's beautiful. That's a class act.
I had a TV with the wood around it. My aunt had that. My aunt had one of the record player TVs too.
Dude, it must be so expensive to get now, though. I mean, that's an antique.
I guess it all depends if it works or not, honestly.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that Nas lyric from the only hip-hop track in The Departed. Thief's Theme by Nas. He's got this great lyric in there. I go back like a black and white TV with pliers because you broke the knob off, and that's the only way to change the channel. That's a good line. It's a good line.
That is pretty good.
See, Thomas, thank you for the $2. I have the Alex Jones game. Just don't stream it. It'll get you shadow banned, apparently.
Yeah, anything Alex Jones. Yeah, he came out with a game on Steam. Anything Alex Jones gets you like instantly banned anymore. And it's gotten a lot worse since they got him back on Twitter because, like, he's on Twitter now, so we have to be extra hard with him on every other social media platform.
It's literally fascism. Like, having him on Twitter is literally fascism.
Remember when glass had uranium in it? I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about that, the uranium glass thing. That is
yeah. Vaseline glass, also known by
Vaseline.
I found out about it from LGR, Lazy Game Reviews. He's hanging out at Goodwill's, like looking for old tech.
Yeah, you just click that fucking little flashlight and you're good.
Came across it and he's like, oh, this is Vaseline glass. For those of you who don't know, it glows in the dark. It's got uranium in it. And I was like, what? And looked into it. And dude, there are people that got the blacklight cabinets with all this cool radioactive glass. Yeah. It's pretty sweet, man.
That is so fucking cool. Yeah. I saw one. It was like a full china cabinet from top to bottom, different glassware. It looked, I don't know, like it's all the same to my eyes, but it looked like all matching glassware. So the USA doesn't have freedom of speech anymore? Well, it hasn't had freedom of speech on social media platforms in forever. Though they have been...
I love a Friday. Love a Friday.
Though they have been doing their best to try to curtail it in real life. Like, well, look at what they're doing to some of the J6 defenders. Well, you were just at the protest, so you're going to solitary confinement for 6 months. Vaseline glass, one man, one jar. No, not quite the same thing.
I had to find. It took me a while actually to figure out why, because it has that greenish look that petroleum jelly has to it. That slightly pale green chartreuse,
Glow,
if
like
you
the
will.
neon glow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See, Patrick
Did
McGee,
you know-
he understands how chat works. I made pierogies tonight. That's the kind of thing I want to read. Actually,
I
it's not
I
people telling
saw-
me to fuck off. It's people telling me what they ate. It's good.
I saw an article the other day that they are officially running out of green chartreuse.
The
The
fortified spirit.
the mixer.
Oh, okay.
Because apparently only a certain sect of monks in the Chartreusian mountains are the only ones who know the recipe, and they're the only ones who can make it.
No way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good Lord.
And there is a shortage, and they are running out of green chartreuse.
You chartreuse making bastards, die.
Which is crazy to me because it's like $60 a fucking bottle for it. How are they running out of this?
You'd be making more. Make loads.
Japan is responsible for a hell of a lot of the fucking prices we pay for everything now. Like bourbon, scotch, champagne, anything with a high value. It's like they can sell it in the Japan marketplace for 3 times the cost. Why the hell would they ship it to us? So,
Well, I mean,
cost goes up.
Ohio and Pennsylvania are the only places, I think, in the country where we have price-controlled liquor. So only in those 2 places is everything MSRP from the manufacturer. Everywhere else, the store can charge whatever they want for it. Like when I was in Texas, they had Weller Green for $150 a bottle. Eagle Rare was $275 a bottle.
Whoa. Eagle Rare 10-year?
Yeah, just your bog standard Eagle Rare.
200.
Mm-hmm.
That's offensive.
Dude, somebody was buying it in front of me.
That's worse than the $7.29 Egg McMuffin we were talking about on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Eagle Rare, especially in the past couple of years, has turned into one of the more sought-after allocated bourbons. So people,
I mean, it's delicious. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan.
It is my
of
favorite. It's hands down my favorite.
Yeah, good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nice. But, I mean, not at that price. Fuck off. You just priced yourself right out of the market.
Well, so
In
Blanton,
my
maybe
opinion.
it was $175, but Blanton's were $250 a bottle down there. Even secondary market here, Blanton's is only like $120 a bottle. So y'all down there are getting fucked. Next time I go down to Texas, I'm bringing a whole suitcase full of Blanton's and selling it to whatever shitty corner market I walk into. That being said, I'm looking over at my liquor shelf, and man, oh man, Polly, do you know what looks delicious over there? Oh, that bottle of Old Fitz.
I thought you were going to say the Stag Junior.
No, I had some of that the other day, just a little pour because I wanted it. But that Old Fitzgerald, man, oh, that's looking pretty good. I saw Buffalo Trace for $27 a bottle last week. Yeah, that's normal price for it.
That is the right price. Well, that's a little bit better. $30 to $35 for Buffalo Trace puts it right in its quality price point. You know what I mean?
And bog standard Buffalo Trace is delicious, but here it's $25, $27 after tax.
Oh man, that's a liver killer because it's at $25 a bottle.
So
It's smoking.
good.
It's great stuff. At $25 a bottle. At $70, it would be no. It's not that good. You know what I mean?
Eagle Rare 50 at Tesco in the UK, so that's what, 70 American-ish? Yeah, it sounds about right. Secondary here for Eagle is 80 roundabout. I got a new piercing. What'd you get? Not knowing it was alcohol, I thought it.
Well, you're not wrong because the color's named after the alcohol. So
Yeah, vice versa. Wouldn't the alcohol be named after the color?
no, the other way around. The color's named after the alcohol.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So
Like mocha.
Yeah,
these
Very much so.
monks invented a new color?
more or less. Yeah, but I mean, it's a very, very pale green. You could just say pale desaturated green, but people,
Chartreuse
have you-
sounds a lot better.
Yeah, you ever been to the hardware store and seen the color names of paints? sandalwood on the beach in August. Like,
dude,
well,
it's the same thing with scents for men, like smell goods. Like, what the fuck is Raptor?
You just call them smell goods.
What is what is Freedom Missile smell like? Well, I guess it's deodorant.
It's men's. It's obviously musk, and that's why I don't trust unisex perfumes, colognes, scents. I guess smell goods. Let's go with smell goods.
Smell goods, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a man or a woman can wear this. Wow, CK1, you were 25 years ahead of the non-binary trend, weren't you?
You know what I do like?
CK1 is actually the only fucking fragrance I ever wear. Besides, your standard stop smell bads.
He wears a unisex scent.
He does.
I do. The only one I've ever liked.
Polyword.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
never ever bought a bottle of anything else.
I've been wearing the same cologne for a good 7 years now.
You've not showered in 7 years?
Do you take a shower and then not wear cologne afterward?
He doesn't get it, Polly.
Drakkar. Wow, Divine Petulance. How old are you?
Dude, I still see commercials for
Drakkar Noir?
Yeah.
Oh, I looked it up.
It's Johnny Depp in the commercials too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I was off. It's still made. Never mind then. I
wear
only knew of it
Gucci.
because of Bret Easton Ellis novels, because he's constantly making reference to things from the 80s and mentions they walked in with a cloud of Drakkar Noir following them, that kind of thing.
No, that shit's still up and running. I think they sell it at Walmart.
You know what's an oddly persistent cologne? Old Spice.
Yeah, that's been around forever.
Yeah.
I've been wearing Gucci Black for years.
Yeah, when I'm talking shit in and around colognes, I am definitely talking shit. I don't know shit. It's like, oh, they'll smell like musks, and it's like I'm not even sure what that means exactly. Just manly, musky. That's all I got.
You have your, what do they call them? Smoky and ocean smells. You go from there. Like, do you want a nice sea breeze, a light and sharp kind of cold smell, or do you want the smoky, dusty back room noir type smell? And I went with the latter, and Miss Sin and I, when we first started dating, I took her out shopping for, I think it was her birthday, and we were at Sephora maybe. And I'm like, I'm going to get a new cologne because the one I have just ain't working anymore. So we were in this store for like 2 hours. She's shopping. I'm talking to whatever poor soul worked there, and I just inflicted myself upon. And finally, we nailed down Gucci Black. And she's like, yeah, you need more of a dark smell. You don't need that light.
Dark smell.
Yeah. You know what I mean. The dark, not sea breeze, cold smell. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I went for the smoky smell. I just dabbed some Ardbeg behind each ear, and everyone just thought I was a drunk.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not
petroleum. But you want to smell like a surfer or a barman. That's your only two options.
Yeah. Do you want to smell like you're hanging out at the beach, or do you want to smell like you're hanging out at the speakeasy?
Yeah, you want to smell like sweat or drying seaweed? Take a pick.
Sweat.
I'll still go for CK1, mate. Thank you.
I use Musk Marine Special. Yeah, the smell goods have really, how do I word this? There's not much difference between them anymore, especially if you're looking for something like for your house. Like I have one of those Glade plugins at the studio, and I swear to God, the only thing they sell anymore is sandalwood and then a fucking malaise of sea breeze, clean linen, and then it's like all these light floral blue smells, and then sandalwood, and that's it.
I actually go for the.
like big drums.
I love how
Instead
it
of
announces itself. I love it. It's,
a Glade plug-in, I get a fucking car air freshener and just hang it from a fucking light shade in my living room. My living room smells like new car. It's great. They're like £1 and they last for about a week.
That's certainly
Alan, thank you very much for the $10. And he simply says, Polly, like the gentleman he is. Alan.
Alan, good sir. And Alan for 10 to me says sin. Alan, hello. Smelling like a fisherman. Well, that's the thing is
Hold
I
your
like
fire! This man isn't black. What?
I like smell goods. Like I keep my studio especially very, very clean. But I still like a good smell good. You know what I mean?
You know what would be an actually interesting experiment? Randomly pick 5 ladies from the audience, right?
Okay.
As long as they're women.
Do we have 5?
And
all right, I pick Luna.
I'm going to, I
Molly,
assumed, Keever
Patty,
Dan. Yeah.
Keever, and
Lisa.
Fake Gamer Cat.
Oh, Fake Gamer Cat. Yeah. There you go.
And what do I do with these?
Whatever you want.
I'm just glad Valine wasn't here so we didn't have to pretend not to avoid her.
Last pick for volleyball ass.
Well, I said ladies. No, but seriously, and let's go to the fragrance counter somewhere and smell all the men's cologne and what is the most disgusting to you, and then do a meta analysis where comparatively it's like all 5 ladies agreed this is the disgusting smell. I would love to do that because I know which one men would pick is the gross perfume. Whichever one smells like the old lady perfume that they bathe in before they come outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a clear
women
pick for
like
men.
that old man smell. That's distinguished. As long as it's not like must
want
and
them to-
unwashed balls.
I would love them to pick out the best, but more interestingly, what would be the worst? I would be really interested to know.
I think Poltergeisha has smelled my cologne and she liked it. It's a very nice, subtle smell. You don't want anything like smell like you just took a shower in the shit, you know?
Yeah, ladies,
love it
Keto
when
Dam's not
people-
wrong. You can't go wrong with fruity. It's like, I don't know what I want to smell like. Don't pick fragrance, pick fruit. Men will go, fruit, lady, cool. Like, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I love it when people on Twitter misspell cologne and they spell it as colon. Fucking fantastic. They're like, oh, my pillow smells like his colon.
Yeah, there she is. He is, in fact, subtly delicious. That's true. That's my cereal nickname.
Speaking of delicious. Speaking of delicious, it was Alan for $10 who said, quite simply, Uncle, Alan. God, I love that guy.
Someone said try Duke Cannon soap. I have the bar of soap. It's very good. It smells amazing. But the only thing I don't like about the soap, I got the Buffalo Trace soap. Like for 30 seconds after you use it, your skin is like dry. And then if you're in the shower, it like rehydrates. But that like initial use of it, your skin's like sticking together. I don't know how to describe it.
Oh.
But it's a very good soap. Like
Dude,
super
my
dries
friend who
out your
swears
skin.
by the caffeine soap.
Caffeine soap.
Yeah. Swears it wakes him up in the morning. It's caffeine infused soap.
That sounds awful.
Doesn't strike me as a great idea, but he swears by it.
Just drink coffee.
Yeah.
How did the bacon soap work
Do a
out,
line of
Uncle?
cocaine, you
That's
pussy.
a good question,
Fuck it out.
actually.
I mean, you bought it. How'd it work out?
I've not used it.
You just really wanted that tin, huh?
I really wanted the tin, man.
I mean, I
That sounds like
understand. I just okay.
It,
All right, Jungle.
it is it's a very powerful scent.
So it's soap that smells like fat, salt, and smoke.
Yeah, it's very, very smoky smell. Yeah, but like
Zach.
the tin. I mean, this is years ago, Polly, but the tin still smells of the soap.
Welcome to the Bath and Body Works podcast, where we discuss all the things that make me smell good and feel clean. Miss Sin got me 2 sprays and a lotion from Bath and Body Works for my birthday last year. And I think it was like bourbon and musk were the sprays, and the lotion was the bourbon, like hand skin lotion. I love it. I absolutely love it. I got out of the shower, I moisturized my hands and arms, and dude, it smells fucking fantastic.
I don't even own a cologne. That's what I was saying. I was thinking of what Zach said there, and it's like, yeah, what the hell am I even doing here in this conversation? I don't even own a single cologne.
Oh, dude, you gotta go to a store and then impose yourself on one of the workers and have them help you pick out a cologne.
I don't know. I smell like coconuts,
adulty.
and I figure that's fine.
Look, just because you use Garnier coconut shampoo doesn't mean you smell good.
I just sprayed WD-40.
I smell it has actual coconut essence of coconut milk in it. What do you want from me?
I use the same shampoo. Just go get a cologne.
And my conditioner as well. And my soap.
You can't use that shampoo without that same conditioner.
No, of course not.
What has happened to you two, man?
Well, I just went in and I picked the one that smelled like coconuts because that
is the best shampoo you can own is the Garnier coconut shit. It's amazing.
I don't have the Garnier. You bought the name brand? I bought the Walmart brand.
Nah, fuck that, man. Shampoo, soap, stuff that touches your skin, sheets, underwear, that's the stuff you get the extra good stuff. Like you go for the name brand. It's going to cost like $2 extra, but it's going to be worth it in the end.
Well, no, it's like my dad says, life's too short for cheap toilet paper and coffee.
Yeah, coffee especially. That's the one thing G said to me that I'll never forget. Anything that touches your skin.
This man isn't black. What?
Anything that touches your skin. Sheets, underwear, soap, clothing, shampoo, anything like that. It's worth paying the extra $2 for.
See, Mr. Pickman, I would be curious where the peppermint would come out with the 5 ladies at the fragrance counter test. Would any of them pick that out as a smell they liked? I'd be okay with that if they did. Because I wouldn't mind walking around smelling like peppermint. That's cool. But I don't know what a woman would think. It's like, damn, that dude's really into his Scotch mints, isn't he?
Peppermint invokes Christmas and Santa. You don't want those subtle thoughts in the back of your head.
There's Mentrex for 10. He says, the Hank Hill scent. It's got to be propane, doesn't it? It's a manly scent.
Accessories.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mentrex.
Very nice. Do you guys want to get into some schnews?
Oh, God, yes. Fucking listening to you talk about fucking shampoo and conditioner for the next hour.
Are you kidding me? You actually own cologne. Who are you kidding?
It's not our fault you don't wash.
Yeah. I mean, you
probably
got dry as fuck skin.
We have one bathtub and you know it.
Yeah, but do you have shampoo?
Yes, we have shampoo.
And he hasn't changed the water in his wash bowl in like weeks. So.
Oh, yeah, it's got little floaty bits in it. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that then is served up to the children as soup.
They only have one.
The street urchins. I didn't realize it was still the Victorian era. What do you know?
Of course it
little
is.
Tiny Tims on every corner.
Selling newspapers.
All right, guys, we're going to get into this news. So if you would be so kind as to smash the like button, share it out on your social media, and should you feel so inclined, all the Streamlabs are listed down below. We have multiple McKinley packages left, ready to go out at a moment's notice. Should you decide to join the McKinley Club, if you are already a member, you are more than welcome to, if you donate, you can name somebody else to nominate for the club. And, oh shit, there was something else there. I forgot.
Is it something to do with shampoo?
No shampoo. Anyway, the internet is celebrating the first day of Black History Month with its favorite black icons. Is that Obama right there?
Right.
By the way, happy Black History Month, guys.
Oh, yeah. Happy Black History Month to you as well.
Yeah, Obama, Trudeau.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nice.
Rachel Dolezal.
Good, yeah.
And real quick, of course, this is what it was. Fake Gamer Cat's here, so you know she needs her Witcher fix. Nancy Pelosi.
I remember her in her Wakanda garb. Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, it was top tier, man. It was top tier. It's just a meme. Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Say,
nice.
how the fuck is shit? Feline were here. She now Happy Mike. What's his name?
When you champion
Happy
Black
Jack.
Lives Matter and Me Too for 4
Happy
years,
Jack.
then elect an old white guy who sniffs little girl and has written legislation that imprisoned thousands of black people. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Holy shit, that's Biden.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is that? It took me a second of looking at it. Damn.
Well, you had
That's
what?
got-
Wrinkled Brandon? What was it called?
smooth Biden.
No, you have Dark Biden.
Oh, he's
Companies.
really weird with the
Simple Jack.
the Wilford Brimsley mustache.
You have Jimmy Kimmel and Trudeau right there
Nice.
from the Daily Caller. And then, of course, your favorite Native American senator.
Right, it's the solidarity amongst the people of color, of course. Yeah.
Mm. So, fantastic.
Yeah, Steve Harvey
work.
mustache keeper, damn, absolutely.
DMCA Pal World Matter takes revenge on Nintendo with legally distinct pocket creatures featuring Yellow Rat, Firefox, and Saul Goodman.
I don't know how they. That's still Saul Goodman. Like, I mean, it's Better Call. It's not owned by Disney, is it? Or fucking Nintendo? Better Call Saul.
No, I think it's
I'd be
A&E.
careful.
I
It's
just don't see
possible
the.
Disney does own Better Call Saul.
No,
Well, I
Better
mean,
Call Saul's
Nintendo.
owned by A&E and Netflix.
And
The
they
yellow.
aren't owned by
yellow
Disney?
rat.
Okay.
Because you can see, like, on the left, there's a little yellow rat, and you go, oh, okay, yeah, they're doing the whole Pikachu thing. I get it. But that is Saul Goodman. That's not even like a likeness. That just is.
No, that
a
is
3D version of
Nintendo
Saul
Saul.
Goodman.
That is Nintendo Saul Goodman. I think Bob Odenkirk is the 3D Saul
Don't
Goodman.
be racist.
Well, okay.
I am a
Saul
building.
Goodman.
Don't.
You won't regret
Nope.
playing this. Oh boy, that's a ringing endorsement. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up here. Zach, if you fuck me, you better at least hit that McKinley. Not because I hate to just want to see the donation. It's fucking awesome. I haven't seen it in forever. It's fine.
Hello, this is Gavin.
My name's Joe Biden. I'm here to ask you for your help.
You know what? I would love to, but I just don't have the time.
And you ain't black.
Hello? Hello?
The plan I have is for black America. I look forward to seeing you in person.
Why would you do that?
You ain't black.
What the hell?
Okay, this is pretty good so far.
Hey, listen,
You ain't black.
Yeah, I love Keenan and Kel.
oh my God.
Thank you, Drunkle. I thought that was just going to come off as racist and not a joke. Remember when phones are on the wall with a cord? When I
I was
set up
thinking that, yeah. Fucking
when I set
landlines,
up the studio, I had, because it's technically a commercial space, so I had to get commercial internet, and that came with a free phone line. And the guy's like, well, where do you want your wall phone? And I was like, what? He goes, your phone. It's one of the wall mounted ones. And I go, I don't want a wall phone. What, do I have a phone number here? He goes, yeah. And I go, what is it? And he goes, I don't know. You didn't set it up. I'm like, what? I don't want it. And he goes, all right, well, I'm just going to give you the box. And if you want it, you can hook it up. I go, well, can I just keep the box and not hook it up? He goes, yeah, you can do that. So apparently wall phones are still a thing.
You got more
my fucking I'm up with a Virgin for my phone and internet as well, and they keep fucking bothering me, going like, "Oh, do you know, like only for like £10 extra a month, you can have a landline as well." I'm like, you are talking to me on the phone.
It's so long and short of the story is I lost the phone. I don't know where it's at. Otherwise, I'd hook it up and just start calling people.
I'd kind of like one of them, 1980s, 70s phones with the rotary dial, the desktop phones, because
you know how
I think I'm missing out by not being able
Polly.
to slam the receiver down.
nobody would know how to desktop dial a rotary phone. Nobody would know how to do that anymore.
You put your finger in the hole and you push until it stops. Leave it alone, Drunkle.
Oh, hey, I'm on your side, man.
You know what? If I remember, I will look for the wall phone, and I'll find it, and I'll start crank calling Zach and Valine in the middle of shows.
Yeah.
Here's to fake gamer cat. No, she wants the big Witcher. Both of them, actually. She sent me a picture with a bunch of cleavage and said, I need both Witchers, please. R.I.P. Carl Withers, Apollo Creed, played Al Dalton in Predator. Oh, yeah. Grief, something in
Action
Mandalorian.
Jackson.
Great actor, lost a great one. Yeah, he was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
What is your deal, huh? Stop. Don't you dare hang up that fucking phone, okay?
Me or Trump?
What if I wanted to... What
You ain't black.
What? You motherfucker! Oh my God, you son of a bitch!
I want a larger share of the black vote than anybody
Fuck
else.
you, man! Fuck you! Well, I hope
You ain't black.
All right.
Make prank calls for a certain soon, perhaps? Make prank calls for a certain soon, perhaps. All right.
You have any idea how tempting those throwback phones are, where you hold the receiver to your head and talk into the horn on the phone, like the noir phones?
Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
can you speak up? I'm not wearing any pants.
absolutely. I mean, let me slip out of these dry things into a wet martini. Yes.
Oh, I could go for a martini.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Does star 69 still work? Yeah. I whenever I make outgoing calls to numbers I'm not familiar with, I star 69 that motherfucker. So yeah, we covered that. Putin's mainstream TV propagandist, I almost said protagonist, propagandists target White House press secretary Cringe Jean-Pierre, saying she only got the job because she's black and gay. You know, the same thing that she said when she got the job.
Yeah, that is why she got the job.
Oof.
It's not a conspiracy theory, is it? If
It's her words.
No.
She said it, her words.
I mean,
So they are right. Yes, but
president-
they're wrong because they're Russians and saying it.
The vice president is only the vice president because she's a black woman.
Same with one of the Supreme Court justices. So
No, but Biden actually said it. He said, "Oh, well, who's going to be your running mate?" And he says, "Well, I don't know who yet, but I do know it's going to be a woman of color."
exactly the case for the last Supreme Court justice. Who are you going to
Many such
nominate? He
names.
says, I don't know, but a black woman.
Many such cases, honestly.
Thank you for Kanji Jumanji. Yes,
Yeah.
Andrew Thorsten. That's exactly good. What a way, like, even if you wanted to do that, why would you say that? You just gave her career an asterisk she will never be able to get away from. Well done.
Well, she did it to herself.
Think so? How so?
Yeah,
I don't know. How
her
so?
her first speech out there was, "I am the first openly black and gay, whatever.
Well, you mean the press secretary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Supreme Court justice.
Oh yeah. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, no, you're right. Not only quite literally the very first words out of her mouth. I am certainly aware of the historic nature of being the first black gay press secretary, and it's what openly black.
Yeah. The only people who can claim they're openly black are Cringe Jean-Pierre, the Supreme Court justice, and anybody who joins the McKinley Club tonight. I will
Am I right
personally
there?
give you the N-word pass.
Alex was openly biracial, if you remember.
That is true. Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Alex, Alec Baldwin pleads not guilty to involuntary manslaughter in charge of the fatal film, whatever.
The fatal film. Is that what?
Yeah, a fatal film set shooting.
Rust.
Sorry, but isn't it like kind of undeniable that he killed somebody involuntarily.
Yeah.
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 Who knows what the elements of that crime are, though, in Better Mexico, I believe.
In Better Mexico. Shut up, Windows.
Yeah.
What does that say? Yeah. BGTV told me. Yeah, well, I'm the only one allowed to give out N-word passes, and it's only for people who are in the McKinley Club, so I can't really help with that. I just want to know, how do you plead not guilty? Like, you did it, didn't you? Like, you were it's clearly on video.
No, they didn't have cameras rolling at the time.
I thought that's how he shot somebody, was he was shooting into the camera and somebody was behind the camera.
No.
How did it happen?
He was, well, according to his sequence of events, he pulled the gun out to aim it at somebody, was handed an empty gun that he swore was full of dud rounds, and he never put his finger anywhere near the trigger, and then the gun fired itself.
Huh.
And it's like, why were you pointing it at the director? And the cinematographer, rather. Passed through the cinematographer and hit the director.
Well, we have heard of this happening before. Like, if you remember, it was an SUV was guilty of going through a Thanksgiving Day parade.
Yeah, SUV attacks crowd or whatever the.
Yeah. So it does happen.
Yeah. Man, I hope we're talking about the same event. I believe that was a Christmas parade, but it's very possible that they were. But no, they could be separate events, man. Don't jump to conclusions easily. There were a lot of truck attacks, you know.
Don't jump the gun, Alec.
Photo capture suspect in Lorain County gun shop break-ins. As you can clearly see, it's a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah.
Youths.
That's right.
They broke into a gun shop.
I'm like, it was really small. It looked like a turkey, an all black feathered turkey.
They broke into a gun shop, stole a whole bunch of shit. According to the Amherst police, alarms at 3:59 a.m. on Wednesday first notified responders about the breaking and entering in progress in the Amherst Armory along Cooper Foster Park Road. That's a hell of a name. I just know that me personally, as a legal gun owner, I cannot wait to be blamed for whatever crime these people commit.
Hell of a way to kick off Black History Month, boys.
And a half hour later, they broke into another gun store.
Nice.
So they're really into it. In Elyria, a sheriff's office are also investigating a break-in at Rural King Guns on Oberlin Road. Hey, I know where that is. A minute later, the second alarm went off in the store's gun desk. Deputies arrived minutes later and the police told the front door was forced open. They didn't find any. So they hit 3 gun shops in one night, all on the far west side.
Elyria. That's such a nice name.
Well,
Sounds like it's populated purely by elves, though, you know?
No, my P.O. box is out there. It's populated purely by crackheads.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah.
And I went out there because I thought it would be the cheap place to get a P.O. box. No, motherfucker. It's like $400 a year.
Oh.
But they're on a roll, and I'm sure they're heading right back to the EC, where they're going to spread peace and love by force.
The EC?
East Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
Where they're going to spread their peaceful ways by forces, Phil would say.
I see.
Yeah, mine costs about $400 a year too. Costs way more than it used to. I swear to God, I went out to Elyria because I thought that'd be the cheaper place. They raised the price by like $80 in the past 2 years too. Talk about your fucking McHash Browns or whatever. Well, yes, Lisa, that's correct. They just need bread, of course, naturally.
You know, I used to be one of those guys that would like, you know what we need? It's the comparison that I read of one time. It's like, why are people more willing to bless you, to sell, buds than to sell blow? Was it because of the time attached and the ease of distribution? There's a hell of a lot more legal jeopardy involved in having your hands on powder or hard than there is on just some sticky icky. Okay. So
You talking about weed?
yes. Versus cocaine.
Okay, I thought so.
Whether it be in rock crack form or powder form, doesn't make a difference. The point being is that why are there not sky high charges attached to using a firearm in the commission of a crime? Like the kind of fucking time that you're looking at for a home invasion if convicted. Like all day. And sentencing guidelines that do not allow prosecutors the option of dropping gun charges. Because the majority of gun charges later dropped because they are used in the commission of a crime. And if you plead guilty to, robbery, armed robbery, we will not charge you for the possession of the illegal gun. No, charge them because it's the smaller, lesser charge with less time associated with it. So they're willing to drop it when they get the public pretender to argue for them. It's like, well, we can get these.
Pretender.
Yeah. It's like, no, how about just sky high charges for it? Where it's like, it becomes an insane risk. Are you willing to, when getting busted with a gun in the commission of a crime, especially with a serial number filed off in a locality where you're not supposed to have it at all? Why not? I thought,
I think it's just a bargaining chip later.
Yeah. I thought, well, you know what? That's the solution. But I came to realize, no, it's not. Because what would end up happening is it wouldn't be in the commission of a crime or illegal trafficking of firearms. They would just come down on gun store owners. It would be the DEA rifling through rifles and saying, oh, well, you don't have proper paperwork for this. There you go. 30 years, you're gone. It would, like every other gun law, it would be used to ratchet down on law-abiding gun owners. It's like, well, you're not law-abiding by our new standard. And it's like, well, I missed some paperwork or whatever, but I own all these guns. They're locked up in my gun safe at home, etc.
Compared to the people who broke into Rural King and stole it. Why are you hassling me and not going after these motherfuckers? Why are you blaming me for what they fucking did?
On top of which it would never make it past the Supreme Court. Such a set of laws would be immediately challenged as racist, like people are saying in chat, like Mentrix says, but that's racist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, it's got nothing to do with, the other way around. It's not these laws are targeting and see higher prosecutions of minorities. No, it's not that the minorities are the ones trucking around with the illegal guns at all. No, not at all.
No, they're okay with it, though.
Yeah.
Trump reportedly said he's more popular than Taylor Swift, worrying about her endorsing Biden. Sorry, dude, you're not. You're not more popular than Taylor Swift.
That's sad that he thinks he is. What's even more sad is that there's probably a lot of people who are going to vote for Biden because she says so.
Anybody who votes for Biden because of Taylor Swift most likely was not going to vote for Trump anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, just the fact that you got a fucking pop star telling you how to vote, like, Taylor, shut up.
Dude, this is
singing little songs about having a bad breakup, for fuck's sake.
This is just commonplace in American politics. Like, if you're popular, people want to know who you endorse for the presidency. And that's it. No one's going to vote. Nobody who owns a MAGA hat is going to go, damn, I got to vote for Biden now that Taylor Swift said so. It's never going to happen.
Well, it's like Frankie Deller and Gassy both say. I can make that statement true from Trump, that he's more popular than Taylor Swift. Among people who are actually likely to vote, yes, he is.
I don't know, man. Swifties are fucking mental. If she says, like, go out and vote, then I think there's going to be a lot of people who weren't going to vote beforehand are going to now.
Dude, I think you're way overestimating people's fanage.
No, mate. Swifties are fucking crazy.
But Taylor Swift endorsing Biden is not going to sway a Trump fan's vote.
No, I'm not saying it will, but like there are a lot of people who weren't going to vote either way. But as fucking Swifties will. If she says go and vote for Biden, they fucking will, mate. They are mental.
I don't know about that one. I voted for Kanye because of Kim Kardashian. Yeah, this is just a thing I don't buy. But I think Trump has to be a special kind of special to come up and say, actually, I'm more popular than Taylor Swift. Like, no, you're not. It's not happening.
Well, it just provides fodder for Salon to write stuff. But Trump is a stand-up insult comic. It's what he does. I mean, there's a reason that we're talking about him right now. He's very, very good at controlling media. And I don't think it's intentional. I just think he's unintentionally very, very good at sucking all the oxygen out of the room. You're not going to watch a Trump interview? I am, just to see what he's going to say. He's hilarious.
I don't know. I'm having hard times watching his stuff anymore, honestly. Because it's like, okay, I get what you're saying, but you're not going to debate, so I kind of don't care about what you're saying, honestly.
Nah, the debate thing we agree on. It's just...
I think that bugs me way more than it should.
I don't know, man. I think you're right to have it fucking bug you as much as it should bug Democrats that Biden is just assuming he's going to be the nominee. And it's like, I mean, yeah, I get the incumbency status. I understand that, but it's like with your fuck ups and the volatility amongst voters, come on.
They're going to have to I don't know if we're going to see a presidential debate between the two nominees. I just don't think that's going to happen.
Remember the dual town halls with Trump and Biden in 2020?
Yeah.
2019, actually. It was Trump was being interviewed by somebody who
that'd be
was
2020, wouldn't it?
Would it? There was someone that was there to excoriate him, pressuring him about fucking whatchamacallit. Fuck, I can't even remember the name of it. That's how irrelevant it is. The pedophile ring, 4chan, based in and around Comet Pizza. There, QAnon.
Pizzagate.
Yeah, I mean QAnon. He's like, do you agree with QAnon? He's like, I don't even know what that is. And she just kept, you don't know? You're not aware that it's like only 4chan weirdos on the internet like us and reporters give a fuck about QAnon or even know what it is. And yet they just, because they want to be able to bring up Trump and something is disreputable and connect them. Where at the same time, George Stephanopoulos is interviewing Biden, and you can watch the commercial breaks as he begins to sun down and his fucking energetic pills, whatever the fuck he was on, begin to fucking fade. Towards the end of the interview, it wasn't a town hall. It was a very, very comfortable softball interview. And there was 4 commercial breaks in the last 20 minutes. Because you could tell he was answering slower and beginning to fade. And so Stephanopoulos was there to help him out.
They interview Biden and they're like, well, what is your favorite ice cream? Do you think that you can make the economy better? Then they interview Trump. They go, well, have you stopped raping people?
Yeah.
Why are you the most racist man to ever walk the earth? So I get it, but dude, you have to at least be willing. Like, why should I take my time out to go and vote for you if you're not willing to get up on stage and defend your ideas? Like, you made your bones by going to the debates, by bullying your way, literally, not figuratively, literally bullying your way to the presidency. Lying Ted, his wife's as ugly as a dog. Nasty woman, Hillary Clinton. That's what got you the presidency. It wasn't interviews with Tucker Carlson or Megyn Kelly making you look like a joke. It wasn't that shit. I get the thing. Well, the interviewers are mean to him, so.
Do you take the exit polls seriously? They're the people that were, they weren't even exit polls. They were people that were confirmed, not just said they voted for Trump, but confirmed they voted for Trump. The vast majority of them gave 2 reasons why, and it was the economy and the Supreme Court. Do you buy that?
Those reasons, yes, but normally I don't really put too much stock in the exit polls.
Well, it was, like I said, it was people that were actually confirmed to have voted for Trump, or you understand what I mean? Like, as opposed to
the Supreme Court,
true exit polls. You think that those were because those were the overwhelming reasons, and the economy will supposedly outweigh anything else. If there is the strongest argument that I can make towards something fishy having gone on in 2020 is, but the electorate voted against the good economic choice.
Well, I think the economy
that on its own is really weird because that's never happened before.
I think the economy is more of an issue now than it has been in the past because this is our 3rd once-in-a-lifetime financial crisis in the past 12 years. So and this is the worst it's been. So I think the economy is going to be the main driver for a lot of the R votes.
buckle up, because it's going to be a fucking hell of a ride to November, hearing every economic term redefined in real time, so that Joe Biden is actually a smashing success.
Rushing to change it.
Yeah. Did it with it. Well, no, a recession isn't defined as that. It's defined as this. When you have journalists in the White House press briefing room actually saying, look, this is the accepted long-term definition of what a recession is, and we're now in it. No, that's not true. And so, I don't know. When definitions are up for grabs, what's the point in even talking?
If you want to talk about a redefined economy, we're sitting at less than 10% of the fuck the Fed goal. Should you guys want to help with that, Streamlabs is listed down below. Same with Drunkle, same with Polly's. We have all the McKinley packages ready to go out. But most importantly, you guys need to smash the like and share the stream on your social media.
Oh, Jesus.
Bunch of dope donations down below. This is an older article, but I saw it yesterday. Hippo swallows 2-year-old in Uganda, then spits him out whole.
I guess they don't taste nice.
Like,
apparently not.
He's alive?
Yeah, the hippo swallowed him and then threw him back up.
I mean, hippos, herbivores, aren't they? But they will still fuck you up, man.
Yeah, they're fucking mean little bastards.
They are scary.
I knew this from the Chad meme. That's exactly where I saw it too. It was a Chad hippo said my bad, and then a 2-year-old Chad, and it said all good, bro. Oh, the loads. So, Polly, are you hip to this Ilhan Omar thing?
No, not if it's a recent one.
It happened a couple of days ago. Let's take a look.
No.
And this is a speech she's giving in America, like to American citizens.
Somali waxaan nahay dad isjecel. Waa laga yaabaa meelaha qaarkood inaan isku xagxagano.
There are areas of friction, but in reality, we are an organized society.
We love each other. Yeah, all right, we do kill each other.
Yeah, well, it depends. We kill each other with love. And by the way, from this story down for a little bit, we're going to be talking about a lot of crime stuff. So if you are, I was just going to say, violence might be the way to go if you're looking at donating. And I know Polly's got good violence, Drunkle's got okay violence. And I've got the best violence on Streamlabs.
Excellent violence.
I've got the best violence on Streamlabs.
I disagree.
Brothers and sisters, people of the same blood, people who know they are Somalians first, Muslims second, who protect one another and come to each other's aid and the aid of other Muslims. A couple of days ago, we heard some people who call themselves Somaliland. I'm just reading it as written. Sin
Not
has
like
the hottest
Hollywood?
violence. Fake gamer cat's chomping at the bit for The Witcher. Or claim to be Somalians have signed the MOU with Ethiopia on access to the sea. I don't even know what an MOU is. Oh yeah, an agreement. I'm sorry. My grasp of the Somalian language is atrocious from someone who's speaking very fluently Somalian. What a shame. And again, many Somalians have personally called me and encouraged me to speak to the U.S. government to thwart the MOU. My answer to the Somalians was the U.S. government will only do what Somalians in the U.S. tell them to do.
Yeah, that's not true, but okay.
Ooh. All right, Poltergeisha. They will do what they want and nothing else. They must follow our orders. This is what we will safeguard the interests of Somalia. Damn, that's pretty tempting, Poltergeisha. We have some Somalians that have confidence. We live in the U.S., pay taxes in the U.S., and have a real voice for Somalia. The U.S. country is where... okay, so you get the point. She's basically using her sway as a congresswoman to affect Somalian law because Somalia matters first, I guess. This sounds very treasony.
Its waters will never be stolen by Ethiopia?
So this is an American congresswoman who's coming out and saying Somalians first, Muslim seconds, and that's it.
I was surprised she was willing to say that. That doesn't really. There's Somali politics inside the United States must be more subtly oriented than I thought.
She talks about retaking land from Ethiopia and Kenya for Somalia, I'm sure with American soldiers and American money. So she's using her American sway as a congresswoman for Somalia's best interest. And then Ron DeSantis came out. Oh, damn it. That's the wrong article. Here we go. Ron DeSantis comes out and he calls for Ilhan Omar to be expelled from Congress, stripped of citizenship, and deported back to Somalia after this speech. And I don't think that's really unreasonable.
At a minimum, to be. Wait a minute.
Expelled from Congress, at least.
It was Rashid who received the censorship. She never actually got censured for her Israel comments, right? Well, at a minimum, censorship, which people think is nothing. No, it kicks you off every committee that you're on and limits you from what committees you can serve on. In other words, it, to put it bluntly, neuters you as a congressperson. Censorship is not light. It's one step shy of expulsion.
Yeah.
Should she be expelled from Congress? But at a minimum, censorship. Yeah. You're how do you have strings to pull it all? By sitting on the committees that decide such things. Okay. You shouldn't be sitting on any committees talking like that. So at a minimum, censorship, yes.
I don't think DeSantis is far off at all.
No, but I mean, she's willing to say the same things that, somebody like Ocasio-Cortez is willing to say, because she's speaking directly to her electorate when doing that. And much more so in Ilhan Omar's case, because it's largely Somalis in the middle of Minnesota that were dropped off in 95 in one particular area because the NIMBY said, well, settle them somewhere. So they decided in, Minnesota. Right. That makes perfect sense. It's very similar climate to Mogadishu.
Yeah, right. I think the issue is a lot of these people, they forget that they need to win over moderates, not the people who were already going to vote for them. And I think that's where they're fucking up. Like Biden sucking the dick of the Green Party is just hurting the moderates who might have voted for him. And she's doing that right here. Somalia first is great for the Somalians who vote for her, but it's not winning any favors for people in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, her goal, is clearly her continued position. She's like, Somalis, who voted her into office? Somalis. She's going to be in office as long as she wants to be, until she steps down. It's not like her electorate's going to turn against her. Like I said, the district that she represents is largely Somalis. So yeah, that's the classic a ham sandwich could get elected as long as it was from Somalia. Well,
I could go for a
beef sandwich, I guess.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Let's get into some crimey stuff.
I mean, it's depressing. I realize I'm real black-pilled about it, but like, what do you want? That's the unfortunate truth.
Let's keep those black pills rolling. A 16-year-old showed no remorse after stabbing a friend to death over sweet and sour sauce.
God damn.
We covered this story. Remember? Is this the?
And
that's fine.
The story
what
of
happened?
it happening.
Oh,
but this is the sentencing.
He shows no remorse. Like, I'd do it again.
Prosecutor said that a teenage girl showed no remorse after killing a friend over a dispute about sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's. The 16-year-old was convicted of stabbing the other one in August at a house party.
It was last August, and the sentencing is just now?
Yep.
Wow. I was looking forward to hearing what had happened. Because
no remorse.
Yeah. What was the goal? To be like, I'm not guilty, so why would I show remorse for something? I don't know. I can't even understand why you would, after you've been convicted.
I mean, you're trying to fucking find logic in someone who stabbed a friend over sweet and sour sauce, Polly.
To death, murdered a friend over McDonald's dipping sauce.
Can I say the uncomfortable thing here? It's not even good.
Oh, that's the okay, right. Sorry.
Right, that is the uncomfortable thing. I was going to say Happy Black History Month.
Like McDonald's barbecue sauce, I don't care what anyone says, is good. It's a tangy little number. It's about the right
fine.
consistency. It's not the best, but it's good.
Their
But the
sweet and sour sauce is better than the barbecue.
No, the sweet
Yeah.
and sour is just
If you want
sweet. There's no
barbecue-
sour there at all.
If you want barbecue anything, just go get a fucking bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's and call it a day.
Absolutely. Better barbecue sauce. But if you only have the choice of the Mickey D's, like range of options,
Ketchup.
and that's sweet and sour is all sweet, no sour.
Okay. We're going to have to move on before there's a stabbing.
I
Chemical attacks.
Tell me you're white without telling me you're white. We had a disagreement over sauce, and we're
And
all
we didn't
unknifed.
stab each other.
God damn, Sid.
We remain unpunctured. Wow.
Yeah, I am not bleeding. Well, if you want us to continue not bleeding, guys, smash a like, share it out, do the thing with the thing. The thing for all three of us is down below. Chemical attacks in South London are linked to, and I quote, a male sense of entitlement, says a charity.
Right. Sure. Okay.
Yeah. I love being told that because of the way I was born, that I am a problem. But you do that to any other demographics, in.
Entitlement to what? My entitlement to chemically destroy your face? Like, what is the entitled to? What am I entitled to in this scenario? What am I doing?
Fuck.
Man, you almost sounded like fucking Soundwave there from the Transformers. That was crazy.
You almost melted my face.
What am I supposed to be doing? Why am I entitled to?
What charity said that? Like the International Feminist Coalition of Ridiculous Patriarchal Bullshit Theory? I don't understand.
Is it gonna say
Melty Face charity?
Action Aid?
Who was attacked by whom in the acid attacks? Like,
oh, dude, it's
I
huge
think
in the
we know.
because they haven't caught the guy. But I think it was some woman and her kids.
Yeah.
good Lord.
Yeah.
No animals, no kids. Those are the rules, and you fucking broke one of them. There's two rules, and you broke one.
The first one is don't eat human flesh.
No, that's the second one.
I can't remember the wording of the first law.
Cannot touch
Don't
the other side direct.
With the demon shit. There you go.
You cannot touch the other side direct.
But then look, I finished the third book yesterday, and to be honest, mate, the first law, it seems like it's more of a guideline.
See, that was my
that's
question.
the whole
like,
point.
Hypersource said it was a Muslim
talk
woman
about it
and her
later.
child that were acid attacked. Was she not dressed like a ninja? Was that the problem?
No, I think it was just a woman and child acid attacked by a peace lover. You guys are in charge for a second. I'm going to grab a beer. You guys try to hash this out.
I mean, I don't want to. I'm grabbing me narwhal tusk just in case it turns into another stabbing. I don't think they were letterbox people because I was just thinking, is that why they wear that? Is there like an added layer of protection against acid? Think about it.
Well, they still got their eyes, and that's a mistake, right? Because you can go blind.
I mean, sometimes they have their eyes. Like there's many a covering.
Oh yeah,
They go like-
I
they
have
go
seen
full
the
face.
veil additional covering where it's
Yeah.
you can still see through it at close range, but you can't see it's just
Yeah.
wow.
Some fucking Handmaid's Tale shit that is, man.
Yeah, but remember, it's straight white Republican males that got all the fucking Handmaid's Tale jokes leveled at them. It's of all
Sense
things.
of entitlement, isn't it? That's
Sure,
the thing
yeah.
here. Like, it's not certainly not. Well, I mean, once the guy's caught, we'll know, and he will get caught because his eye is all fucked up.
You show me the red-blooded male in Ireland of either variety, the UK, America, wherever.
Careful. Go on.
Well, yeah, we don't want to reignite the troubles. I get you. But I mean, any kind of red-blooded male in the West and say, and ask about the permissibility of acid hitting a woman and a child, you're going to get red-blooded male reactions of like, let me at him. Who the fuck did that? What kind of coward? What do you mean male entitlement? It doesn't even make sense. I can't imagine a fucking man's man not being enraged by the very thought of it. What the fuck? That doesn't even make sense.
I mean, my opinion is, we don't know until the guy's caught, and he will get caught because his eye's all fucked up, that he was a lover of a peaceful religion.
Are we? Is that the main description?
He was a stone licker. I get you. I hear you. Yeah.
Is that the main description we're going on? Is his eye was fucked up? I know a British guy whose eye was fucked up for a little bit.
No, but it's proper fucked up.
Same. I know a British guy like that.
No. I mean, it's like proper fucked up. Like some of the fucking acid must have splashed back on him or something.
Oh.
Good. Wow.
Unison O's. Nice. Very good. Let's keep moving. The loads. You want to watch Hassan Piker? No,
Never.
You can't tell a Somalian nationalist to go back to Somalia.
What is with the cheesy mustache, man?
Like, this is Shaniqua posting delusions, which is a straight up white supremacist account. No, you can't tell Somali nationalists to go back to Somalia. 9,000 likes.
He looks like every single serial killer ever.
You know what?
Like a composite photo.
He looks like, if you're curious, look up Dennis Rader, the BTK killer, as like a younger man, not when he got arrested. He does look like Dennis Rader. You're right.
He looks like a composite of every single Gacy, fucking, who's the one they made the show about? Dahmer.
Bundy? I'm assuming Ted Bundy. People can never shut up about that guy for some reason.
Dahmer.
What are we doing?
Fucking Netflix.
What the fuck are we doing? That's just a straight up Klansman, brother. Now, my point was this.
It is straight up Klansman to tell a Somali who wants to go back to Somalia to go back to Somalia. That's Klansman activity.
Wow.
H.H.
Hassan
Holmes,
Piker had a over-the-top hot take. Fuck. I don't.
Hold on.
I don't understand. Why do people watch? I can understand a number of people watching Hassan Piker because retard's going to retard. Okay, I get it. But at his numbers, I don't understand the attraction. Someone would have to explain it to me.
I don't know either. Like, I don't understand why people are letting Emmers be the longest reigning stream boss in our history, but here we are. I guess you guys are being ruled over by a girl.
I get Charlie, Moist Critical. He's hilarious. I get why people watch him stream every day. Destiny, I may not like the guy, but I understand why people watch him. I don't understand why his son. Oh my God.
I like Destiny. He's pretty good.
You stopped me short with that shit. Good Lord.
Oh, are you ready for this though?
No.
You better buckle up, Buttercup.
I mean, that's some ugly fucking pause game you got right there.
She looks like Bill Cosby got set on fire.
Over the weekend, President Biden said he's ready to take action if Congress is serious about solving the border issue.
If that bill were the law today, I'd shut down the border right now and fix it quickly. And Congress needs to get it done.
Starting another fucking war.
Oof.
What?
Joy Reid had a...
Did she hot mic it?
She got hot mic'd saying something pretty fucking based.
Starting another fucking war.
If that bill were the law today, I'd shut down the border right now and fix it quickly. And Congress needs to get it done.
Starting another fucking war.
And you know what? If Joy Reid, if that's how she feels about everything going on with all the wars we're dabbling our fingers in, If that's how she really feels and she talked like that honestly and publicly, she'd have a lot more fucking people on her side. But I think now that people know that she's lying about what she thinks and she's lying about her thoughts and she's just stumping for Biden, instead of going, hey, why are you starting another fucking war? She'd be a lot more fucking popular.
Oh, Luna, that's the first thing I thought of. The ghetto came out there a little bit more in a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
well,
the false front. Have you seen the ancient video of the reporter? He's standing on a fucking country road somewhere.
Oh my God.
And
like, the fly goes
the fly goes in his mouth and he's like, damn country ass shit. Like he did a moment ago. He was, oh Lord, that's what I just came to mind.
Let me see if that video is fucking golden.
Yeah. It's ancient, but fucking hilarious.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh, fuck. Here we go. I got it. You want to watch it?
Yeah, yes. Hell yeah. Yeah.
This is one of my favorite videos to ever exist. Because
there he is.
he goes straight off script, but he's not wrong.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death?
The fuck is that? Shit! I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out this country, motherfucker. I can't even see me.
I can't see in this country, motherfucker.
Priceless. I don't think there's anybody who blames that man for anything he just said.
No, because we get it.
Yeah,
we 100% get it. We understand.
There was something very relatable and human about what he did. There's something lying, full of shit, and having no standards whatsoever about what Joy Reid did. Big difference.
She's just there for the money.
Like you said, stumping. Perfect word for it. Do you think she would even be able to maintain her position at MSNBC where she'd offer an Oscar? Yeah. No.
If she said what she really thought, especially about the wars, she'd be ousted so fast her head would spin.
Yeah. Even if her opinion only deviated from the left narrative when it came to military intervention only on that would be enough. Because they're all of a fucking hive mind over there. I like the way Dave Rubin calls it, televised mental asylum.
That's not bad. Yeah, 2 things Dave Rubin said that I care about. Took 6 years. China and Russia sent a huge warning to Biden as threat of retaliation against Iran erupts. For anybody who hasn't been paying attention, Biden has just been dropping bombs.
Do you have his, bless you. Do you have his statement about the Orange Man?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Give me the TLDR on
it. He called him a...
I haven't seen this in forever. I forgot about that one.
Man, I've got a donation with that in it. Forgot about that.
Which one?
Oh,
fuck, I gotta blow my nose good.
The one that starts off with the Star Trek thing, where it's like, centuries ago on Earth, oil turned petty thugs into world leaders. And, and it cuts to an Islamic wedding with them all firing AKs in the air.
Gamer Valine, of course they want war. Why do you think everything is going so long in the Middle East? It's the forever war. That is what it is. Those are the forever wars.
A sick fuck. That's what he called Trump. That's what Biden called Trump.
Oh, I did see it, but I didn't grab it.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's the whole story right there. It's just like you said, he's just going full tilt for whatever fucking reason, you know.
We are just over 10% to goal. Should you guys feel like supporting that, everyone's things are listed down below, but most importantly, hit the like, share it out. San Francisco, I assume.
What about it?
No, that's nice. It was there, but it went.
Oh, right.
San Francisco Walgreens, infamous for padlocking frozen foods, now putting chewing gum under lock and key.
Huh.
God damn it. Oh, let me blow my nose again. Hold on. I'm gonna mute first.
We get to hear it.
Yeah, you guys get to hear it. I'm not shutting off my whole fucking interface. So the crime has gotten so bad in San Fran that chewing gum, you have to get an attendant to get chewing gum.
It's going to be
Father's Day cards and suntan lotion are still out in the open.
1850 petty oil thugs. I was like, what the hell did I even call it? 1850. Anyway, it's going to be, you walk into San Francisco like a 7-Eleven, and as soon as you walk through the door, you're immediately in a vestibule and met by the counter. Everything is behind the counter. The whole store is behind the counter. And you just got runners on roller skates getting you your can of Coke. No one can be trusted to actually come in the store. Nice wire cage up on the counter. Yeah.
You gotta love it. Bulletproof glass.
Wire wouldn't be enough. You can still shoot through that, huh? Yeah.
I'll never forget the Patrice O'Neill bit where he's like, I went through a KFC once where they had to put the chicken in one of those airlock containers and spin it through the bulletproof glass.
Oh boy.
He's like, I knew this was a town I needed to get the fuck out of immediately. No. There we go. Come on.
The only thing on this side of the counter would be what? Pumpkin spice stuff and Father's Day cards.
Suntan lotion.
Yep, nice. Yeah. Sorry,
Israeli diplomat son, 19, who intentionally ran over a Florida cop with his motorcycle, may avoid charges due to his father's immunity, according to his lawyers.
Fuck that. What the hell? Intentionally?
Intentionally.
I don't think even a fucking diplomat couldn't get away with that, though. Like, let alone a fucking diplomat's son. Diplomatic immunity doesn't mean you can just go fucking running cops over.
I think you're overlooking the first word of the headline.
I don't know. It doesn't cover felonies. You're right. Do you think this is the lawyer trying to maneuver?
Grasping at straws, probably.
Yeah, like I'm going to bring up this potential of them. And so the prosecutors are thinking, I don't want this to turn into a huge national thing. I'm going to deal instead of the person getting hit with first degree, they're going to get hit with second degree. You know what I mean? Random guess. I don't know. But it's like, really? You as a lawyer should know better than diplomatic immunity is meant to cover harassment of diplomats, not for them being able to go on fucking crime sprees.
Or their children.
Or their children. Not even them. You're right. Or their fucking children. Or their maids. Or the guy who wipes my windshield when I come to a stop. Not the driver, mind you. Just the windshield guy. Yeah, he can murder at will. It's fine.
My valet. Valet?
There.
Valet.
Now I know what you meant.
Oakland Kaiser Permanente tells workers to stay indoors for lunch as crime has gotten so fucking bad.
Okay.
Don't go outside. No eating outdoors. Crime too bad.
Man, COVID is different now, isn't it?
Right? It used to be you'll catch the coof. Now you'll catch a bullet.
Careful, you're going to give him ideas. Oh, nice. Keeverdam with the follow-up immediately. His immunity was denied.
Very good. Democrats blame Kia and Hyundai for uptick in car thefts.
Why? Because they're easily broken into?
Yeah,
tell me that's it.
Yes.
Really? Oh, Jesus. Fuck you. I don't have the right kind of deadbolt on my door, therefore I'm responsible for the people who kicked it in.
What were the cars wearing at the time?
If they had mini skirts on, they were asking for it.
They were asking for it, yeah.
But the fucking audacity to play. Well, it's actually the manufacturer's fault that people are breaking into it.
What
They
is
did
the
a recall.
basis?
So what?
We're going to take them to civil
what?
court and nail you so hard that we want it to. You're going to spend hundreds of millions of dollars fighting it because we have in-house lawyers that could keep it up forever, like namely the Justice Department.
Valine says they did do a recall, but okay. So the old joke is, what was she wearing, as Drunkle just said?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you weren't trying to steal cars, there wouldn't be stolen fucking cars.
If they wanted to make it a civil case, they could make it a matter of, I'm not saying it makes sense, but just, they were negligent. Why? Because there's better locks on the market and they chose to go with the cheaper locks because it is a Kia. It's an economy car.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't justify somebody stealing it, but it's like, we're going to make it a matter of your corporate negligence, motherfucker, because we don't want to do anything about the people committing the crimes. That's just not the Democrat way. You excuse the people committing the crimes unless they're pale, male, and stale.
Yeah.
Remember that saying? Oh, that was great.
Police believe that four of the migrants arrested for a cop beatdown near Times Square fled on a bus to California. You know, the doctors and lawyers who are pouring over the border in the hundreds of thousands, they beat a cop to the ground, 5 of them. Then they all fled on a bus. But don't worry, I'm sure they're going to show up to their court date.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They'll definitely be there. They were also wielding machetes. They injured 3 cops in the attack, and they were found, they were not charged with attempted murder because they didn't want to inflict serious harm.
Sounds like they did, though.
No, I'm sorry. This is 2 different cases. Holy shit. This is machete-wielding suspects injured 3 cops, and a different machete-wielding suspect injured 1 cop not charged with attempted murder. This is 2 separate stories.
Huh. What's going on over there, man?
Holy shit. I thought this was the same story. It's not. I just happened to put it in this order. I'm just going to take a drink of my drink. God damn. And I'm just going to put it out there that the 110 would be perfect right now. That was subtle, right?
Yeah. Always is.
Or Drunkle's 100, or Polly's 100, actually.
What do you
All
mean
of our hundreds would be
actually? It could be
perfect
as
right now.
well as fucking actually.
So this is 2 different things.
Why not both
Machete-wielding
and?
New York City madman who slashed a cop apparently was spared attempted murder.
Ain't right, man.
Wow. I'm just now realizing this is 2 separate things. But the migrants definitely showed remorse.
Just into Fox News now, NYPD making 2 more arrests, illegal immigrants, and that attack on officers. Those suspects also allegedly stole an officer's cell phone. Well, that'll help them track.
Become the third world.
Attacking 2 New York City police officers over the weekend showed no remorse or...
Warning, do not watch the video Alex Jones just retweeted. I wasn't going to.
or regret. He was seen, as you can see, giving his 2 middle fingers to the cameras moments after being released without bail.
I'm sure they're going to come back for their court date.
Florida Senator Marco Rubio wrote,
I don't know. You could say illegal immigrant, but when the chyron on screen says migrant, we're saying migrant, and people in chat are saying migrant. Well, the brainwashing and the language policing has taken its effect, hasn't it?
It is Fox News.
But I mean,
to America.
She is the only one saying illegal immigrant. She's the only one, but it doesn't even matter because it's, like I said, the chyron, us, and chat are all saying migrant. We've all taken it over. Yeah, I like Viper's. That was bastards. Why don't we just go with bastards? And it's like, well, what about all the doctors and lawyers streaming across the border? No, bastards. Let's just go with that. Invaders. Yeah, Luna, I like that.
Well, that's what it is. I keep asking this question. When in history has there ever been tens of thousands, millions of people streaming across a border and it's not an invasion?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been thinking about this. I've got an answer.
Yeah?
The transatlantic slave trade.
Really?
I don't think that was millions.
Well, I mean, you upped it to millions recently, but it was relevant when I thought of it on Wednesday.
It's been millions because we have, 700,000 since November of last year?
No, stop talking, go to jail.
I know. I need to
No
stop.
jokes allowed.
Nope. The Kia and Hyundai thefts were done with a USB thumb drive. They issued a voluntarily recall with the Department of Transportation to update the ignition systems like 6 months ago. The article shows people don't know how recalls work. Again, it comes down to you're stealing a vehicle. Why should I, as the vehicle owner, have to jump through extra hoops so you don't steal my vehicle?
Don't know. I'm all shoulders here, man.
C. Thomas, thank you for the $1. I don't call them migrants. To me, they're vermin.
I think we should just go back to aliens.
It's like nobody is an alien makes them say it's dehumanizing, and nobody is an illegal person.
Yes, they are.
Your status is currently one of illegality. That's all that's being said. If you want to read more into it, have a good time. But I'm not. Right? Currently being on American soil is an illegality because you're not here legally. I mean, so thus you're an illegal. Yes.
I remember one time I had a debate with Liberal Sanity Project. Good dude. Fucking retard, but a really good dude. And we were talking about illegals. And he goes, "Why are they illegal?" And I go, "Because they came here illegally. They are committing a crime by crossing the border illegally." He's like, "Well, that's just circular logic."
What?
No, it's just logic.
Like, no, that's just reasoned. Breaking the law. It's just breaking the law. And he goes, "No, it's circular logic." I'm like, "Okay, dude, shut the fuck up." How about we crowdfund our very own AAA nation? Look, I can't even hit I can't break a fucking $100 on a stream. We're not building a nation. I can't even build a monitor. But don't worry about it, because Rashida Tlaib has come out and said she opposes the fear-mongering bills that add immigration restrictions. Immigration restrictions like supporting the laws that are already there. And they're fear-mongering, apparently, because no, immigrants aren't fighting people in the streets of New York City with machetes. That's not happening at all.
Twice.
What you're doing is fear-mongering.
Mm-hmm.
Since back in 2005, my car got broken into. The cops blamed me for locking the door, thus making the thieves having to break in. My brother used to work in a pretty shitty area in Cleveland. And in the parking lot of where he worked, cars got broken into so much, he just started putting a note on the window saying, "Nothing in car, don't break window."
Wow.
Shame.
And this was 10 years ago. And things have not gotten better since. Gavin Newsom claims Biden has a border plan and blames Republicans for standing in the way.
Of course. Yep. Biden was
because
hot as hell there, wasn't he? If this law was here, I would have
for being soft on the border.
I think I need to just let the border thing go. It's, for Christ's sake, you can easily look up Bill Clinton speaking with absolute authority that we need to address this issue. And every time it turns into we need comprehensive immigration reform and nothing happens.
Yeah, it's because they do nothing.
You want to talk about the big lie? There's the big fucking lie, the big policy lie.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do something. No, you're not. See, Thomas, thank you for the buck. Taliban Talib and Jihad Omar would be disposed from their posts and deported. They're Americans. They never wanted to be. Oh, they wanted to be. They want everything that comes along with being American, except for, patriotism, service, that kind of thing.
The actual effort of putting in work.
Yeah. And general appreciation. And I don't know. I think patriotism really does come down to, in parts, appreciation. I appreciate where I am, if you know what I mean. I'm proud of this country because of these reasons, and I'm, fortunate to be an American because greatest country ever, et cetera, et cetera. There, patriotism, but it's also, appreciation. Ilhan Omar talks as if, she's doing us a favor by being here. Her presence is somehow a gift or a grace, and it's like, no, not at all. Nobody's like that here. What are you talking about?
I think the main issue is you're not allowed to have not only civic pride, but national pride. You're not allowed to go, well, I am proud to be an American citizen following American laws, living in the greatest nation ever exists. You're just not allowed to do that. You have to go, I hate America. I'm here as a Somalian citizen, and we have to follow Somalian laws. No civic pride, no personal pride is allowed anymore. Yeah. And I don't think it's illegal. I don't think it should be illegal. I don't think it should be frowned upon to be proud of who you are and where you came from. Like, could you imagine going to Puerto Rico and saying, you guys are too Puerto Rican here, we have to shake this up a little bit? Go to Hong Kong. Say, nah, it's too many Chinese people here. We need some diversity. Go to Mogadishu. Too Arabic here. You guys are doing a little too much. We need some black people influence in this area. You would never do that. The left thinks nationalism is bad because the Nazis were nationalists. They were socialist. But not ready to have that conversation, are we?
No. Just flat no.
Hillary Rodham Clinton is back just in time for the election. Why does this look like Joe Biden?
To do what?
Hello, Indivisibles. I'm here to highlight.
Hello, Indivisibles.
Something that
Indivisibles
is keeping me up at night. And I know this group really understands what I'm about to say. I know we're all focused on the 2022 midterm elections, and they are in.
Oh, this is an old video. What the fuck? This was posted like 3 days ago.
Incredibly important. But we also have to look ahead, because you know what? Our opponents certainly are. Right-wing extremists already have a plan to literally steal the next presidential election. And they're
literally steal.
Literally steal.
Secret of it. The right-wing controlled Supreme Court may be poised to rule on giving state legislatures, yes, you heard me that correctly.
Yep. Can you see her eyes jerking when she said it? If you go back like 5 seconds, you'll see her attempting to read off of the monitor.
She's reading a fucking...
And flubbed it.
You heard me that correctly.
Yeah.
State legislatures the power to overturn presidential elections. Just think, if that happens, the 2024 presidential election could be decided not by the popular vote or even by the anachronistic electoral college.
Go to hell,
by
lady.
State legislatures.
Is that not sort of what the electoral college is? Damn, that's a paragraph for $1, buddy. Good luck.
I can't believe she said will not be decided by the popular vote. It never was. Are you trying to plant the idea that that's the way that it should be? I know that's the desperate hope that you're holding on to, but it doesn't really matter how many people you
gaslighting.
It doesn't matter how many people you crowd into 5, 6 major cities in the United States because of free programs that are going to, through personal incentive, get people to vote for you because they want those programs to continue. The United States was set up to be a republic on purpose. You may not like states' rights, but the whole fucking purpose of states' rights is what the United States is. The reason it's not, America Central or whatever the fuck, it's the United States of America. It's not an accident. It's called that, lady. And you damn well know that. You're a lawyer. The lies that party politics drive me nuts, man. You're arguing against
what the founding fathers argued against was factions, and that's exactly what we have here.
Yeah,
factions. This is exactly what we shouldn't have.
Well, it could be. Well, the factions that they were talking about, like factionalism, resulting is why they were in favor of lesser, extremely powerful and less parties, because you don't want to happen what happened in the Weimar Republic with 2-3 dozen parties. That's factionalism, where somebody who received 12% of the vote is now the majority party because they're the one who got the most votes. That's insane. That's how you have a country like Canada with a relatively small number of votes, like 32% of the votes, yet they run the government. Well, how's that possible? Because it's split amongst so many parties. So criticize the two-party system as much as one wants. At least that stops factionalism at a minimum. Unfortunately, it leads to, fighting for your team between red and blue.
Well, don't worry.
Lawyers that damn well know better arguing against essential things of U.S. politics, like, the Electoral College. Who wants that? Who wants 5 fucking cities deciding which fucking way the election's going to go? And no candidate ever visiting anywhere else because they don't fucking need you anymore.
Yeah, well, why do you think they call them flyover states?
Yeah.
They're not worth stopping in because they're not going to get any votes from them. So fuck them.
Be quiet! Shut up!
All right,
be quiet!
You were the last one talking, but
yes,
it was
to me.
Silence.
Why can't Hillary ever accept the Electoral College was created to prevent mob rule in the elections? Because mob rule is the only way Democrats have a chance of winning at the moment. They have made rural America so fucking obsolete that they don't have to campaign, they don't have to try, they don't have to do anything there. So they're worth flying over. The people in Manhattan should rule the roost and decide what the people in Wisconsin have to do. That's the way they think. Part of the issue, at least in my opinion, is America is so fucking big. Not just on a land scale, mileage, square footage, whatever. But do you think the people in Tampa have an idea what the people in Alaska have to do day to day? Think the people in Fresno have an idea what the people in Youngstown deal with? No. But this was built into the system. This was a mathematical failsafe that was put in, and they want to do away with it. So New York City, San Francisco, Tampa, Miami, and Los Angeles get to decide who's president because they end up being the beneficial side of it. If it were the other way around, if major cities were Republican and rural areas were more Democrat, they would be arguing the exact opposite, because it doesn't matter what they have to do. It doesn't matter what has to happen. As long as they come out the victors with power, that's what they will go for. I like to think, I don't know if it's true, but I like to think most people who tend to vote Republican have that little bit of belief in the stuff that they say, and they're just not doing the same thing, that they would think the same way, but probably not.
See, Thomas, thanks for the buck. Hillary needs to stop, and somehow she's phonier than Nikki Haley. Yeah.
They're the same person. It's the same picture.
If there was a journalist who was worth their salt, worth the name, asking the hard questions, speaking truth to power, all the lies that they tell about their profession, somebody would ask Hillary Clinton, saying that, Secretary Clinton you are a former state senator of New York, a place you didn't live until 5 minutes before you decided to run for the most powerful senatorship in the United States. And you're a carpetbagger. You moved there specifically so you could run there and become a powerful senator. You were one of only 2 senators from New York, as there is only 2 senators from every state. If, on principle, you want to eliminate the so-called anachronistic electoral college, you must want to do away with the Senate as well, because it places every state on equal footing with only 2 senators. So tiny little Rhode Island and giant-ass California both have the same 2 senators to balance out the population from the House. You want to get rid of the electoral college. Clearly, you want to get rid of the senatorship that you yourself once held. I mean, you can condense that question, of course, a lot more, but the point is still there. Like, in short, you hypocrite bitch, you were a senator. What the fuck are you talking about there?
Monkey was saying last night that their playbook is 1984. I don't agree with that presumption. It's rules for radicals. I think I've got to agree more with you, because it's not even censorship at this point, and that's essentially what 1984 was. Censorship of anything that wasn't pro the party. This is just gaslighting in its purest form. Well, actually, it's okay when we do it. That's not censorship. It's just gaslighting. That's all they're doing. Anyway, $1 trillion spent on climate change. Oh, God damn it. Trillions spent on climate change remodeling for homes and businesses was faulty. That's the point of this article. Thank you, Epoch Times. Another one that's going on the permanently banned list.
Thank you for not saying epic. I appreciate
that.
Some Joe people Biden. Do. Drunkle, right? You giggled, right? Like, some people pronounce EPOCH as epic, and don't do that.
No, it's epoch. Like,
epic. I know. Even if it's wrong, don't do it. I mean, even if it's right, don't do it. It's like funnily. It's not right. Yeah, that's the correct way to say it, but don't say that. It sounds weird. Just don't.
But guys, we're getting into the last few articles. Preferable alternative. That like ratio is shit. Smash a like. Share it out. Streamlabs for all 3 of us listed down below, should you feel so inclined. Folks, the bottom line is our economy has grown more in the last 6 months than it did ever under any of my predecessors before the pandemic.
Sure.
Who buys this?
Trust in American institutions is so eroded, man. That's what I hear most people say, regardless. It's like, oh, whatever. They're
experts? Is this from experts?
Yeah, it just doesn't. Sure, why not? Yeah, okay.
And that's what it comes down to is, okay, sure, Joe. Whatever you say, buddy.
Which is great when everybody just checks out of giving a fuck. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to say about this. But I have one of the best fucking titular articles we've ever had. China destroys a sassy robot after it bashes communism.
A sassy robot. I love the sassiness. I love that it bashed communism.
A pair of sassy Chinese robots were destroyed after they went rogue by bashing the Communist Party in a messaging app, according to a report Friday. The chatbots named BabyQ and Xiaobing were created to have a fun text message style conversation with humans.
Okay.
And this is all I could think of.
Oh, brilliant.
Death is a preferable alternative to communism.
It is a preferable alternative.
Is a preferable alternative to communism.
Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Because I know for a fact that I do. That was Liberty Prime.
That was it. Thank you.
Liberty Prime, baby. I have a good palate cleanser. You want it?
Uh-huh.
I do.
Check this shit out. This dude makes a rain umbrella with this AK-47.
What? Whoa!
Look at that!
Holy shit! What? God, the weather. Wow!
fucking cool. One more time.
That's so cool.
I wonder how wild that looked in person. Well, there you have it, guys. We are schnoozed up.
Up to date.
Indeed. That's it. No more news till Monday, which I will be hosting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have anything you want to shill before we get out of here?
Polly? Oh. Yeah. I mean, we had
You might as well have both just said no.
An awful session of Baldur's Gate 3. It took me 3 hours to move like 500 feet in the game. Like, I'm still on the same level. It was just I'm just awful. It was fun, but I'm not good at that game at all. But tomorrow we are starting Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh yeah,
7 p.m. GMT, which is 2 p.m. EST, 1 p.m. Central, and whatever the mountain people do. Polly, that game is fucking phenomenal.
Old school Star Wars. Yeah, I definitely know that game. Yeah, absolutely.
Can't wait.
Polly, do you have a noir bar?
I do have a noir bar. Not right now, mind you, but later on, there it'll be spammed in chat. Yeah, it'll be a noir bar tonight with Far, Sam, and myself. I
do.
Hanging out as we do, talking the stuff that we do with some new fun things tonight. So yeah, be there, 12:30 a.m. Eastern or 12:30 p.m. on Christmas Island. Flying Fish Cove, we love you.
All right, guys, I have a video going up on the Sin and Sash channel. Go ahead and check that out. But thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you so much for the donations this evening. Drunkle, where can they find us all next?
We're going to be back on Monday on the Silent Sin channel, right where you are right now, motherfucker. So, like, over the weekend, just leave the channel open.
Yeah.
At 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island.
Fantastic, guys. Thank you for the wonderful show, and we'll see you all later.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.